Jeopardy! Star Ben Chan eerily foresaw the chaos that would ensue in the 2024 Tournament of Champions in a resurfaced interview. The 9-day champ, who controversially lost on a single wrong letter in Final Jeopardy, triumphantly returns for the talk on Tuesday. Chan faces 2023 high school reunion tournament winner Justin Bolson and 3-day winner Emmett Stanton. As fans know, the 2024 talk has been nothing short of shocking, with brief winners and actors toppling the highest seeds left and right. Notably, no semi-finalists secured more than 5 wins during their initial run, with only 2 quarterfinals remaining, including Chan's. What fans might not be aware of is Chan's premonition that the tournament wouldn't unfold as expected. A lot of people could win. Chan spilled his thoughts on the Inside Jeopardy! Podcast in August, urging people to brace for upsets. He said, "People have noted that, after a couple of years of mega super champs like Amy, Schneider, Matt, Amadio, and Matea, Roach, season 39 did not see as many super long champs. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll see that arguably this talk field is, no offense intended, deeper than the last talk field. I think the number of to see qualified people who had an average Corey at over $20,000 is many, there are many of them in this talk field. There are a lot of people who it would not be surprising to see win the Tournament of Champions." He added, "So I think my game plan is to try and do what I did the first time around, prepare as I know how, and when I get there, try to have fun." TOCYA later. At long last, Jeopardy! Fans are getting the strike-delayed 2024 Tournament of Champions, the game show's most treasured tradition. Now it's finally back with an unprecedented 27 contestants, the largest playing field ever. But as the quarterfinals have nearly concluded, the top seeds are dropping like flies. 21-day champion and golden boy Chris Panulo lost in a blowout to 3-day champ Jared Watson. Then, 8-win trans sensation Hannah Wilson lost on an oversized daily double bet to 4-day winner David Sibley. Comeback queen and fan favorite Javiria Zahir lost to 5-day champ Luigi de Guzman. Then, the only super champion left, the gentlemanly Canadian Ray Lalonde, 13 wins, lost to none other than Celebrity Jeopardy! Winner Ike Barinholtz. Even Matt Amadio joked on X, "Losing your #Jeopardy talk debut from the first podium was cool when I started it, but now it's just getting old." Who is Ben Chan? Ben Chan, a philosophy professor from Green Bay, Wisconsin, amassed 9 wins, $252,200 last season. Ben won all 9 of his games in a runaway fashion and is the first contestant ever to do so. Ben fell ill from COVID and abruptly exited after his 3rd runaway win. His return led to the one of the most climatic matches of season 39, against Hannah Wilson. When Ben returned, he was pitted against Hannah in a co-returning champions scenario that unfortunately led to Hannah's losing. Hannah, however, admitted on Reddit, "I couldn't ask for a better opponent to get utterly thrashed by." Fans had high hopes that Hannah would make it further into the talk and have a rematch against Chan. Chan's other shock game was that controversial Benedict Final Jeopardy ruling, in which a small spelling mistake on an otherwise correct Final Jeopardy ended his run. "I've kind of put it behind me, but every time I run into someone, they want to talk about it," Chan said on the Inside Jeopardy! Podcast. "So maybe don't bring it up when you run into me." Ben's parents immigrated from Japan, and he wears his dad's keepsake Rolex, explaining why. As fans noticed, he holds the buzzer like it's a baby. Fans have flooded social media hoping that order is restored and Ben will break the curse riddling the talk as well as avenge. One social media user wrote, "If Ben Chan wins today, congrats to him for breaking the pattern of all the fan favorites and high seeds like Chris, Hannah, and Javiria being eliminated. He will be a very tough matchup given all 9 of his games were runaway victories before his losing game." What is the format? The 2024 talk starts with 9 quarterfinal games, where 1 player advances. Then there will be 3 semifinals and a first-to-3 wins finale. That means the final 3 contestants could duke it out over 3 games or up to 7. The talk will conclude in late March, with the victor earning $250,000, a championship belt, an invite to the next Jeopardy! Masters in May, and serious bragging rights. Meanwhile, former champ Ken Jennings is now the sole host after mayim Bialik was fired from the syndicated series in December. Ken spoke up about her shock departure last month, saying he understood the decision. TV shows don't have two hosts.